Hi everyone and welcome to Journaling Junkie. It's great to have you back again. Today I've brought you these three. They're more like a traveller's notebook insert. You can put them in or use them separately. They measure 6 inches by 4 inches. And they're actually more of a notebook than a journal, although I have put little bits and pieces in. So I'm going to take you through each one. They will be listed on my Etsy shop later on today. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you wish. Be really gratefully accepted. So I'll get straight on. I'll start with this one first. They are basically the same. You know, the same type of thing, but little different bits of ephemera, etc. inside. So as I say, they measure 6 inches by 4 inches. There's 60 pages in here, front and back. So I've used some beautiful papers in here. Some you could cover, you could write around here. You could cover with gesso if you wished, you know, to get a clearer writing space. So straight on, I've done a little cluster here, and everything's been tea dyed, but very lightly. I've not used any distress ink, so I've been well out of my comfort zone doing these. Not only that, but I thought, oh, that'd be a nice quick idea, quick little make. Oh, don't you believe it? Still take a long time to do. Anyway, so this paper, as you can see, is actually from a book that I've had just here actually for many years, and I've never used it. It's called The Vintage Home, and it has some absolutely beautiful images and, you know, papers, lovely pictures that you can cut up and use in your journals. Never thought of using it before, but as you can see, you know, there's a photo here of some vintage fabrics, and you'll see throughout the little notebooks that I've added some of those in. So straight on. So here you could put an end piece, or you could write in there. A little bit of embellishment here. There's lots of writing space. I haven't put ribbons in. I have not put as much ephemera in as I would in a junk journal, simply because you don't want to bulk this type of thing out, as it's more of a notebook. So here I put some lovely navy blue lace here. A little bit of embellishment. A little tag here. I've used vintage papers. I've used vintage lace, and by that I mean possibly 50s, 60s rather than antique lace, although some of it is. There's a little pocket here that you can pop things in, and of course you can embellish this. Little pocket made out of, this is a vintage, like a table doily, if you will. And then I've just added some paper onto here for you to write on. Lovely little illustration there. Little tuck spot here. Let me just show you. Little cluster there. Tag. Beautiful lace there. I think this might be Amity Bloom paper. I can't quite remember. And here's a ledger page that I've cut up. Another little tuck spot. I hope the light's okay. I'm having real problems with my lighting just recently. Another little tuck spot there. Another tag and a little pocket on there, so you can decorate those up. Again, this is a page from the book that I've just shown you called Vintage Home, and a couple of pieces of ephemera in there. This is some like printed Hessian. It's really pretty. And then here I've taken an envelope. It opens at the top so you can put things in there and you can decorate it up as you wish. With a little tag there. That's a double tuck spot there. And then I made a little tag from, again, from that vintage book, and put it on some coffee dyed paper so you can write on the back. Just a little flip there, fabric. This is from a map. Little belly band. This is from a vintage sewing book, it is. Obviously it's got knitting in. And then I've taken one of these little button papers and added a few buttons on there. As you can see, there is still quite a bit in it, even though I've said, you know, there's not as much as I put in my journals, but that's simply because it's not a journal. Okay, so a little tag there, tuck spot. A page from the map book. Some lovely lace across there. Here we've got a little pocket that I've made, and that's just a tag made with fabrics, a little piece of ephemera. Again, got this little pocket here, and then I've put a large piece of paper in there. And these would make great gifts, especially, if I dare say the word, people are already thinking about Christmas. So they'd be great, you know, to put away. Little tuck spot there made out of lace and some more of the Hessian fabric. Tuck spot here. That's actually a little notepad there with some fabric, and then just in the back I've not stuck it all the way down so that you can just pop that in the back. Another piece of ephemera there, and then this lovely fabric. The front has a little pocket. And I've just taken some tracing paper, added a few pieces of paper in there, and fussy cut this little image out. So we've got a pocket there, plus there's also room for that as a little belly band as well. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, as I say, same measurements. I've used possibly some of the same papers, but different embellishments and things like that. So we've got this lovely broderie anglaise fabric here. Little tag that just pops in there. A couple of pieces of ephemera that just pop into there. And 3 little buttons that I've actually aged. And that's the fabric on the back, this vintage fabric. And again onto the inside. I think this is Graphics Fairy paper. Little notebook there, and a piece of ephemera. This is some vintage lace from a tablecloth. And again here I've used the pages from that book. Got a little tuck spot here from different fabrics. This is just a little tuck spot here. Again, I think this is an Handmade bloom paper. Little pocket here made from some silk. Little embellishment. I made like a little file card out of tracing paper, which is tea stained. I'm not sure if it'll pick that up there, but it is. Just pops in there. And then this, a fussy cut, added some cheesecloth. So a little tack there. Edith Holden page. Again, lots of writing space. I mean, you can use all this space, you know, around here. Some more buttons on there. This just pops out like that, just as a little tag. Here, got a little flip out. And just added some fabrics, a little piece of ephemera. Just love the blues. Absolutely love these blue colours. This is from a vintage sewing book. Just fussy cut this to make a little band. It's very lightly tea stained is this. I'm not sure if it's picking it up. It might show up as white, but it's not. And here, lovely lace. I've just made this tag, double tag there. A little pocket, and there's a little tag there. And again, we've got to the middle where you can open the top up and pop ephemera in. These can actually still be tucked away as well if you wished. To make more pockets, you know, if you glued them there and there, you'd have some little tuck spots there as well. Little tuck spot here. This is another tuck spot. In there. Little cluster of fabric which is stapled on there. Another little image. Little pocket here made of the same fabric as the journal itself, notebook should I say. Lovely papers. Little tuck spot here. Oops. Got stuck there. There we go. Just some little embellishments on there. Again, the Edith Holden graph paper. Another little fabric cluster there. A large lace pocket. I'm not sure if that's picking it up there. You can just see it. And then 2 pieces of ephemera. I've taken that lace over there, so we've made another little pocket there. Put that in to remind me that was there. And then we're to the back page. So that's number 2. And here we are at number 3. Again, this is some printed Hessian, little buttons here, lots of lace embellishments. I've used the broderie anglaise again there. Little tag there. And on this, a little booklet. Lovely fabric, vintage fabric there. As I say, when I started these, I thought, oh, they're going to be so quick to make. But no, I had to go overboard. I didn't expect to put quite as much into it. So some lovely fabric here, paper. Little notelet there, little fabric cluster and a button. Just a little bit of embellishment on this page. Little fabric flip. I've put buttons in each one. These are really cute wooden ones. And that's also a tuck spot up there as well. Little embellishment. This is from a vintage sewing book. Lovely image here, which I thought went really well with this. So here I've done a vellum tag, and inside I've just added those embellishments there. Little fussy cut on the ledger paper. Here we've got a tiny envelope, and that's just got some paper in there to write on. And here we've got another one of the vellum tags. This is actually an illustration from a book. Lovely lace pocket there. Ephemera and Edith Holden page here. Inside here I've made my own envelope. Little tuck spots in there. Some more Edith Holden. Little fabric pocket. Little journaling tag. Tuck spot. Here we've got the printed Hessian fabric. And there's some pieces of ephemera in there. So again, this has got lots and lots of journaling space in. So a little tuck spot here. Pop that in there. Sometimes you just need to be reminded where tuck spots are, don't you? And we're there to the back page. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these little notebooks with me. As I say, they will be for sale in my Etsy store later today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch up with you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.